Hello student, I am making this video for class 9 and I am teaching you English grammar as I promised you. Narration. First of all, see the definition of narration. As you can see that a grammatical process through which the sentence spoken by the speaker appears either directly or indirectly is known as narration. See the example. Ram says, I am a student. This is the example of direct narration. That is, I am a sentence. This sentence has been spoken by Ram. Second, so if the sentence is Ram says, I am a student, so it is the example of direct narration. Second, Ram says that he is a student. This is the example of indirect narration. Or, in other words, the Ram says I am a student. It had been expressed directly. And second example, Ram says that he is a student. It had been expressed indirectly. Now see the types of narration. And one thing is, narration is also called speech. So let's see the types of narration or speech, whatever you want to say it. There are two types of narration, that is speech. First one, direct narration or direct speech. And the second one, indirect narration or indirect speech. Let's see the definition of direct narration. The narration which expresses the sentence spoken by the speaker directly is called direct narration or direct speech. See the example. Ram said to me, I have bought a storybook for you. Second example. Sita said to Mohan, you have stolen my pen. Now see the definition of indirect narration, that is speech. The narration or the speech which expresses the sentence spoken by the speaker indirectly is known as indirect narration or speech. Let's see the example. Ram told me that he had bought a storybook for me. Second example is that Sita told Mohan that he had stolen her pen. Now, a sentence in direct narration is divided into two parts. See, direct narration, as there is a sentence, Ram said to Sita, I helped you study. See, the first part of the sentence, Ram said to Sita. Ram said to Sita from here to here. This part is called reporting verb. But the main reporting verb is said, which is in past tense. This one is subject of reporting verb, and after two, this one is an object of reporting verb. Reporting verb can be presented in short form RB, while other part, that is I helped you study, the entire sentence is called reported speech, which can be represented RS shortly. See, reported speech always starts with a capital letter. Second one, Rekha said. There is no object. Comma, inverted comma, I read in Frontline Public School. So this is here. Reporting verb said, and Rekha is the subject of reporting verb. There is no object. So the part of sentence I read in Frontline is reported speech. It has also started here with capital letter. Now see, so you have seen that in a direct narration, a sentence is divided into two parts. First one, reporting verb, which is also represented by RV, and second part is reported speech, which is also called RS. See, reporting verb lies outside of comma and inverted comma, and reported speech lies within comma and inverted comma. See, reporting verb lies outside of comma and inverted comma, whereas reported speech lies within comma and inverted comma. Let's see general rules for transforming or converting DN, that is direct narration, direct speech, into IDN, that is indirect narration or indirect speech. So general rule says that reporting verb, that is changes into tell, that is say, changes into tell. Says, S-A-Y-S, says changes into tells, and said, S-A-I-D, changes into told. But if there is an object with it, mind it. Second, if there is no object, the reporting verb will be the same. It means that if there is no object, there will be no change in report. There will be no change in the reporting verb. That is, the reporting verb will remain the same. Third, to before the object is removed, that is used to remove comma and inverted comma. Now, transformation of direct narration into indirect narration depends on three changes. First one, change of tense. Second one, change of persons. Third one, change of other words. The rest will be taught on Monday. Thank you.